Good morning everybody, it's Hugh from Berthon. I hope you're doing well. This morning we're here in a beautiful Leamington Marina. Just have a look at this for a glamour morning. It's just into the second week in December. We're here on board an absolutely beautiful Hardy Commodore 50. She's called KISMET. I thought it'd be useful if we just go and have a look around her. You'll have to listen to me whittering on a bit, but hopefully it won't be too painful. I hope you learned something. Thanks very much for watching. So yes, this is KISMET. She is a 2006 Hardy Commodore 50. Hardy were building these boats up in the wilds of Norfolk in North Walsham. I was actually lucky enough to go and see the last of these being built. Absolutely stunning bits of kit. Come from a great commercial heritage. If you believe in fate, then the RNLI have two of the smaller sister ships of the 42, and the 50 takes that onwards. So really big ring deck on her semi-displacement hull. As you can see, extremely easy to get on board. We've got a large bathing platform aft. You can head up straight onto this aft sun deck here, which sits on top of the after cabin. We've got an access forwards and up onto the flybridge. And from getting on board from the dock, it's literally one really simple tread just here, and we're straight up on board. So good sized bulwark, keeps the decks nice and dry, and you've got a substantial rail that goes right the way around the boat on both sides, and it is solid stainless steel. It's a completely clear ring deck for heading right the way around the boat, and as you can see, the commercial heritage of these boats stands up to what it should do. So we've got a large locker in here for accessing the chain. Then we've got a double roll bow roller, proper bits port and starboard with access panels to get at the bolts behind them if you need to. And then we've got a large hydraulic Lofrans Falcon windlass to do the chain carrying. Her foredeck is set with 5 dorades, so we've got natural as well as forced ventilation through the boat. 3 forward facing screens, all with wash wipe and with heated elements, and on her side screens also. And this is the height of these grab rails. They're above my hip bone there, so just above my pocket, and they keep you really secure. So we've got guttering here, so it stops water pouring down over your windows when they're open. And then we've got high rail grab, low rail grab, and these are the side gates. So there's a pin here which allows this to seat correctly just in there when those are open. It's a really well thought out boat. So as we march aft, we've got access up onto the upper deck. We've got more mooring gear. We've got 6 fender storage and outboard engine storage here. There's a useful locker for fuel cans, etc. underneath the deck here, and then really substantial with 4 steps going down to this big bathing platform. She's fitted also with satellite track vision system, so a TV3 dome sits there. And we'll head up onto the flybridge deck and onto this raised aft deck first of all. So you can have whatever you want here. Some of these boats were built with a crane, some were just kept completely open with a large bimini, such as this one. You've got this brilliant seating area here, so you can have a table, you can have easily 6 people seated around it. Then we've got this large central radar arch carrying all of our telemetry kit, radar, etc. And then we have a ladder for easy access over the side, and it's 2 simple steps up and you're onto this wonderful upper flybridge raised deck. So newly trimmed for 2023, all the vinyl cushions in here, which all store up here. And as you can see, the floor is actually cut away, so you can take the floor of the flybridge out if you ever need to do any major surgery on engines. But this is your main helm. So we have all engine diagnostics, a pair of EC300 throttles, phenomenally good view forward. It's got an E120 up here, autopilot, and we've got this really nice little hatch through, and it's a simple 5 steps down and you're at the lower helm. So the lower helm, you've got a double seats of cabs, Isolators are over the main door, which just slides like this. You've got port and starboard access and entry doors into your main cabin. Isolators up here, and then everything is laid out in a really seaman-like way around the boat. So forward dinette area, main saloon there, which we'll go and see. That's the stair up to the fly with a little fridge in it, and then you've got these two cab sprung seats. So a pair of E120 screens, autopilot, hydraulic thruster, EC300 throttle controls. A really nice cab suspension sprung seat, so you can dial in what weight you want. Neat little area up forward for navigating, and then a really nice dinette area. So it's an incredibly sociable boat, as well as being a proper blue, true blue cruising boat. She's got incredibly nice finish throughout. Heading forward, and we're down into the main galley area. So it's finished in really nice brown Corian. Cooking is all electric on this boat, so we've got 4-burner hob, oven and a microwave. She's running on a DC 6 kilowatt inverter generator, also for power offshore. Eberspacher heating system, tank watch system for your holding tanks, and there's also a Navtex in there, so a really nice little lobby area. And as we head forward, we've got forward accommodation is a V-berth cabin with an ensuite just directly behind it, which we'll visit in a moment. It's beautifully trimmed out. It's not showy, it's really, really high quality teak interior with a really nice level of gloss, and everything is in apple pie order. It's a nice hanging locker there. We've got light coming in from overhead. We've got all of that passive ventilation through the dorades. Locks here. We've got bracing locks on each door. It's really, really proficiently built motor yacht. Then we're into the ensuite, so it's got a pull-round curtain with a shower, hydrostatic shower, and an electric flushing loo with an inset sink there. And we'll head aft down to this forward ensuite, and I'll show you the side cabin. So really neat, this, how they shoehorn this in. A lot of people miss this, but you've got a single berth in the side cabin here, again with a really good sized locker, its own fire extinguisher, opening port lights, etc. As we go aft, we go into this sort of cubicle here, which is both the day heads with a shower, with a pull-out shower head just there, and a teak grating here, so completely usable as an ensuite heads from that side cabin. As you head aft, you're into the main machinery space, and we have a lobby area with tumble dryer, washing machine, all of your fire controls and prevention and alarms are here. Down below we've got the hot water cylinder. Up above we have the Eberspacher heater system, and then we've got a pair of Russell Hobbs fridge freezers on top of each other. And that's your level detector type, which is an EC300. And then we've got this wonderful engine bay. So a pair of MAN R6 800s, so we're installed with 1600 horsepower on this beastie. She'll top out at 27 knots, big strainers and a completely commercial engine room setup. They've run 1250 hours. Just to give you a quick look around here, we've got a DC generator. That's your hydraulic pump in there. We've got PTOs from each engine, and we've also got a main hydraulic pump. She's fitted with twin disc MGX 5114A gearboxes, both hydraulic, and then we've got this really neat fuel filtration manifold at the aft end. Super, super clean engines these. It's the preferred engine for these boats. You've got fuel tanks lying outboard, which are filtrating through those strainers at the aft end. Really neat bilges on her, not a drop of oil whatsoever. And these are just about to be serviced before final sale of the boat. Really nice to see a man who has closed his seacocks and put bungs in them as well. And that is the MMDS system there, so that's bringing all of the digital information that's running from those engines up to the helm, which is what we're going to just bypass now. So the helm position on these, absolutely superb. You can pull up all the data that you need, so no need to leave your neat cab sprung seats. This shows that she is A rated for ocean survival. And as we head aft, we've got a big sideboard with all of your fusion system, all of your AV kit, and this enormous, super sociable sofa, which reaches right the way around. Plenty of opening windows on the boat, and as you can see, the amount of light coming in is just superb. The windows aren't too high, so you can see out when you're seated. It's just a really superb use of space. We've got a bank of inverters in that side cabinet there, and then aft we have this big full beam owner's double suite. So centerline double berth. Got a dressing area over to the starboard side. Again, loads of opening lights right the way around. Beautiful teak furniture and cabinetry. Ensuite heads is just through here. So we've got a towel radiator. We've got an outlet for your heater. You've got a walk-in shower with a nice teak grating. Electric heads. It's a really super heads compartment. And then plenty of locker space. 3 hanging lockers, and then drawer and cupboard lockers right the way around. So there we go. Up into the main saloon, and this is KISMET. So she's a Hardy 50 Commodore. She's a brilliant piece of kit. She's available through Berthon now. Many thanks for watching.